I'm Guy Mouton. I'm founder of the company Mouton, which is a structural office. I'm an engineer architect. I was starting as an architect and also as a structural engineer. But over years I realized that there could be more value by supporting architects in their structural design. At Mouton we work very closely with architects in order to strengthen the architectural design. We work on any project where we see the opportunity to have a nice outcome. The Porthouse is a project of Zaha Hadid Architects. The structure consists of a new floating volume that is on top of the existing fire station. The steel volume is 110 meters long, up to 20 meters wide, 60 meters high and reaching a height of 46 meters. The main challenge was erecting the whole volume without touching the fire station. That volume is only supported by a vertical concrete wing, which is very smooth, very soft, and a large steel construction. At the beginning, it had 8 huge steel columns that we reduced into 4, forming a continuous paperclip.
In this project we used SCIA Engineer to build a global model of the new part of the building. This means that we modeled the steel structure and the concrete sculpture volumes. The first challenge that we had to deal with was the design of the concrete bridge. One part of it is going straight, but the other side is angled because it has to pass around the masonry structure. There are a lot of torsional forces in the concrete cross-section. This made the design of the concrete very difficult. Another challenge was the design of the steel structure. There was not a lot of space in between the columns and the atrium roof. We had to see how we could cope with this. The steel columns in the atrium were modeled as beam elements, which have an arbitrary quadrilateral shape. SCIA Engineer made it possible to calculate these challenging geometries. The last challenge was the design of the lift structure. The steel structure for the lifts consists of 3 vertical Vierendeel trusses, and those are hung up on the 7th floor of the new building. In this way, the new and the existing building can deform independently so that the fragile and very stiff masonry structure is not damaged by movements of the new building. We are using SCIA Engineer almost for 15 years now because we wanted to use it for more complex buildings, especially for larger models where we have a lot of elements. SCIA Engineer is our preferred software. For instance, for the columns in the courtyard, we did a non-linear calculation considering bow imperfections on the columns. We also calculated eigenfrequencies and eigenmodes of the new building, and we checked what would be the seismic behavior of the structure.
I'm convinced that the architecture is strengthened by the structural concept. We believe that it is the duty of the engineer to work together with the architect to realize the architectural idea.